All right. Welcome everybody to this morning call. My name is Julius. I hope I'm loud and clear. Action plan of Royalq. I know that most people are now excited about the market. Most of them recovered. If I'm right, give me a 2 in the chat. Most of the coins that we are having huge floating have recovered. Give me 1 in the chat if I'm right. Most of the coins. I see WRX is pumping like no tomorrow. If I'm right, give me 1 in the. I think they have recovered and most of you are in profit. Is that right, guys? Let me know in the chat. Is that right? Let me know in the chat. If that is right, let me know in the chat. But most people are going to miss out on a powerful opportunity, on a very, very powerful opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful opportunity. I know most of us want only to focus on trading, but there is an amazing opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Royalq business. I want to share my personal results so far. I want to share my personal results so far. Okay, I want to be able to share my personal results so far. But if someone can be able to, there's a very good coin that I would recommend some people to trade if you have capital. Could we trade a coin called WRX? If you have some capital, you can go and trade a coin called WRX. Okay, if you have some trading capital, please go and trade a coin called WRX. If you have some trading capital, please, I would recommend. I would recommend you to trade a coin called WRX. If you have some trading capital, it is a very good coin you can pick right now and take off a 3 to 2%. I'm also doing the same here. There is a very amazing potential on that coin. Okay, so now let me get into the presentation this morning. The power of sharing the Royalq business. Why is it very important for everybody listening to me to decide to share the Royalq opportunity? I want to share with you some results from myself. So I'm going to join with another device so that I could share with you. Then we go into the compensation plan of Royalq. I'll go through the compensation plan of Royalq before we get started. I know that so many people want me to give in signals. Yes, it is very important, but I cannot be able to give in signals as I'm training at the same time. All right, someone is telling me, is calling me direct. Please drop signals. I've said trade WRX. So if you want it in the chat and you're not on Zoom, there's no way I can help you. Okay. So I'm going to join with the second device. All right, just a minute. Let me get my second device is on, so I'll share my screen. I want to share with you, why is it important? Why is it important for you, okay, to share the Royalq opportunity? Can you see my screen, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if anybody can see my screen. Let me confirm. Give me one in the chat if you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, one in the chat. Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll move away from trading. Yeah, most of the cryptocurrencies are doing well. And there's some money that can be made. Okay, so I will just come on reward details. Can you see, guys, because of the move of the market, already $179. Now, someone might be saying, Julius, where is this money coming from? Is it that people have activated so much their robots? So I want to make sure that I also break this down. Let us look at direct quantification. Imagine from the people I brought directly, today, they have been able to trade and I've made $20. Okay. Imagine the team has been able to trade and only so far today, I have made $98. I have a question. If you add, there is a total of $149, 179. But I have a question and I would love to have an answer in the chat. Is this money coming, most of this money you see is coming from direct quantification and team quantification, am I right? So you can see as other people are trading, you are able to make profit. As other people are trading, you are able to make profit. As other people are trading, you are able to make profit. And imagine, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be consistent for at least 2 years. This is going to be consistent 2024, 2025. And we are just starting. I have a question. Is there a business? Let me know in the chat. Because I want to take you through the compensation plan. Is there a business? Let me know in the chat. Is there a business? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Is there a business, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the chat. Is there a business? That when you introduce someone in the opportunity and they start trading, as their robot is making money for them, you'll be able to profit along the lines. Imagine Bitcoin has just moved to only $35,000, ladies and gentlemen. And the income has started to change. And this money that you are making from your assets, it can be withdrawn, ladies and gentlemen. It can be withdrawn. Imagine only for today, this morning, only for today, this morning. Only for today, this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Only for today, this morning. Let us not talk about yesterday. But you see, imagine I took off $196 yesterday. Today in the morning, I've taken off 106. And again, I've taken off another $50. So it means between yesterday and today, 106 plus 196 plus $50. This is 12. Take one. This is 10, it's 15. Take one. $352 between yesterday and today. And surprisingly, ladies and gentlemen, I have a new $84 still on this account. I have a question. In just 2 days, because me, I withdraw money every single day. I have a question. Is their business? Because I don't want to just talk about, someone was like, somehow. I have a question. Is their business? When you decide to share opportunity, as other people are trading and making profit, you are also earning. As other people are trading and making profit, you are also earning. Remember, this robot works 24 hours, 7 days. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It is trading for them. They are making money. They are getting excited. Some are even putting their coins on cycle. They are maximizing the trades. I have a question before I take you through. I'm going to simplify the compensation plan for today. I have a question. Is there business? Is there business? Because some of you might be taking the opportunity very light. Is there business? Because in the past, ladies and gentlemen, in the last bull cycle, I saw our upline from China. He made $2 million in 8 months. Because I know some of you might be taking this very slightly, okay? Very slightly. But our upline made $2 million. Now, I want to take you through the compensation plan. That if you decide to go outside there, you go outside there. Someone saying, but don't forget you can also go bankrupt. How? How do you go bankrupt? How do you go bankrupt with the robot trading for other people? How do you go bankrupt? How do you go bankrupt? How do you go bankrupt? Today is not the day that I want to go in on how the crypto market space is changing, but let me remind you guys, for some of you who may not be well equipped with this zone, in the last trainings we have done, in the last trainings we have done, we have been seeing that the trading volume of cryptocurrency has been between 20, we will talk about 20 to $50 billion every single day. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you that in the last 24 hours, the total market volume has been 82, has increased by $82 billion. $82 billion. Let me pick one exchanger. For some of you who might be playing very small, very little, you are joking with the opportunity we have at hand. Let me just pick Binance for you guys. In the last 24 hours, Binance, in the last 24 hours, it has traded it has traded $15 billion. Because some of you, when we talk about cryptocurrency, you might be joking with making money. You might be playing too small. You might be playing too small. Like Idakojo said, forgive him. I'm done. I've forgiven. Let's move on to the presentation. But I know he just needs more information so that he could be speaking the same language. But ladies and gentlemen, when you decide to share the Royalq opportunity, you're going to be paid handsomely. I'm a living testimony. You are going to be paid handsomely. You're going to be able to make some good money across the lines. So now, let's get into the compensation plan, right? Before on Thursday, we go into what you are supposed to do. Let's run into this compensation plan. How does Royalq pay you? How does Royalq reward you? If you decide to share the opportunity, how are you rewarded? How are you compensated? How are you paid? Very, very important for you to know how you are paid, how you are compensated of every single activity that you will do in the business. Welcome to today's morning presentation. My name is Julius, and let's understand the Royalq compensation plan. So the crypto ambassadors presents you the Royalq compensation plan. It's an overview. This is an overview of the Royalq compensation plan, which we call the network income. If you could decide to share the Royalq opportunity with a friend, with a sister, with a brother, how will you be rewarded? How will you be paid? Especially during this time when everything is moving in our favor. Bitcoin is moving at $33,000 as I speak to you right now. What are the benefits? What are the ability as BlackRock is buying more more Bitcoin from the market, and there is limited supply because we only have close to 1.8 million Bitcoins that is running through exchanges that BlackRock could acquire. As the volume of the market has been able to skyrocket within the last 24 hours to over $74 billion, from where we were just moving through 20 to 30 billion, over 50 billion US dollars have entered the market in the last 24 hours. And we are still moving because the journey is getting sweeter. If you decide, ladies and gentlemen, to go outside there, let's see, Royalq gives you two components. The network income consists of two components. And the first component is what we call the activation gain. And this is our direct sales bonus. What do we mean by direct sales bonus? What do we mean by direct sales bonus? What do we mean by direct sales bonus, ladies and gentlemen? Direct sales bonus is that if you go outside there and speak to someone about the business, and they say, Julius, I want to get started. Julius, I would love to activate my robot. Julius, I would love to get this business on board. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to make what we call a trade. You're going to be able to make what we call a direct sales bonus because someone has used your personal link. Someone has used your personal link. And since someone has used your personal link, then things are going to get better. The next amazing bonus you will make will be from the trade profit, which we call the direct quantification and the team quantification, which derives from the trade profits. The direct quantification and the team quantification derives from the trade profits. So it means that if people trade and they make profit, they will be charged a small percentage. And on this small percentage, you will receive something. Ladies and gentlemen, how much is this robot? Of the 120 USDT that Royalq receives when someone activates the robot, Royalq will keep 40 USDT and distribute 80 USDT back to us, which is the network. On every activation worldwide. Every activation worldwide. That is how powerful. So how is the 80 USDT distributed? It is 30 to 70 USDT depending on your rank. 30 to 70 USDT depending on your rank. If you're a junior broker, 30 USDT. If you were a middle broker, 40 USDT. If you were an advanced broker, 50 USDT. If you were a senior broker, 60 USDT. If you were a team partner, 65. If you're a global partner, 70 USDT. Now, what are quantifications? Quantifications on the trade profits of the members directly referred by you. When you introduce Julius, and Julius makes profit, you will always get a bonus. Let me try to show you that. Let me try to show you that as I get back to this presentation. Okay, let's start with the direct quantification. Now, these people are introduced by me in the business, all right? And whenever they make profit, guys, you see, whenever they make profit, I earn something. There is Ricky 256. Whenever they make profit, whenever they are profiting, am I making sense? Whenever they are profiting, I'm earning something. Whenever they are profiting, I'm earning something. Whenever they are profiting, because why? They were brought by me directly. They are brought by me directly in the business. That's what we call direct team quantification. Now, we have another one we call the trade profits from your indirect team members. From your indirect team members. Yes, what do you mean by indirect team members? Whenever these people make profit, the people that were brought by the people that I brought in the business, the people that were brought by the people, whenever they make profit, I get paid. Let's look at that and see how much it is. So let's get into this team quantification. It's already $98. I may not know all these people. But for stone fact, and whenever they profit, there is something I make. Whenever they profit, there is something I make. Whenever they profit, there's something I make. So the beauty about the business is that when you introduce someone in the business, not only will you be able to make profit from them, but you also make profit from the people they will introduce in the business. The people they will introduce in the business. Give me one in the chat if you are able to understand what I'm talking about right now. Give me one in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, a one in the chat if you're understanding what I'm talking about now. All right. Okay, let me see if people are following. Let me see if people are following. People are following. Okay, let me see if people are following. People are following. People are following. All right. Okay, good. Good. So let's continue. Where do these direct trade, these quantifications come from? You are entitled to a percentage of the trade profits, which makes up your residual income from your direct team member as well as your indirect team member whenever a trade is closed, which means there is profit. Ladies and gentlemen, let me first go back to this application. Let me go back to this application. It's now 85. Everywhere there is anybody that whose robot closes the deal, you receive something. Is that powerful? Let me know in the chat. So whenever there is someone who makes profit, you will get paid. Now people say, Julius, but this is not powerful enough. Did you know that on every trade you make, the owner of Binance, CZ, every trade you make, the owner of Binance, CZ, he charges you something? Every trade that happens in the world. And this guy is a billionaire. The owner of Binance is a billionaire. Now, you may not have the power to develop a platform like that of Binance, but you have a power to build a team of traders that whenever they will be able to use the robot, whenever they will be able to use the robot, you will be able to profit. Whenever they will use a robot, you'll be able to profit. Whenever they will use a robot, you'll be able. So when they profit, you profit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I would say Royalq is a win-win business. Am I right? It's a win-win business. When Peter wins, Steven wins. When Peter wins, Steven wins. So I want to give you the confidence to go outside there and share the opportunity. I want you to give you the power to go outside there and speak to someone about this mind-blowing opportunity. Here is why. Imagine you are the one. Imagine you are the one who introduced this person in the business. I want to share this photo on the different groups. Imagine the results are so many, but let me just pick this on specific note. And let me just go to one of the groups. Okay. Imagine you are the one who introduced this person in the business. And he made $239. And on this $239, this person will be charged 20%. Let's go to a calculator. I don't want to confuse anyone. Because on every profit you make, Royalq is entitled 239 times 20%. This person will be charged $47.8. $47.8. And on this 47.8, depending on your rank, you receive your bonus. I have a question. Has this person made profit? Let me know in the chat. Has the person with that made the 400 and the 239, is the person happy? Let me know in the chat. Is the person happy? The person who made $239, is the person happy? Bravo says very happy. Gerard says absolutely. Leader Kojo says very happy. You only traded. He did not introduce anybody in the business. And from his trading, he made a profit of $239. And on this is charged 47.8. 47.8. I have a question. The owner of the money, the person who made $239 is happy. And he has only been charged 47.8. And you who introduced this person that has been charged 47.8, depending on your rank that I'm going to share, if you are still a junior broker, you are entitled to 20% of this 47.8. Royalq will charge, but on this, you are entitled 20%, and you have been able to make $9. Now, the big question is, the day has not yet ended. I have a question. You who introduced this person, are you happy? Let me know in the chat. You who introduced this person, are you happy? Let me know in the chat. You introduced this person, you were sleeping, you don't know what happened. This person made his $239. He was charged 47. You woke up in the morning, you found $9 in your account, free. I have a big question. Will this be more capital? I have a question. Will the person of $239 add in more capital to make more profit? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Will the person of $239 add in more capital to make more profit? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Will your reward keep increasing? When he adds in more capital, will make more profit. Will your rewards keep increasing? And they will never stop. 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 And this is what we call passive income. This is what we call passive income. Passive income. That as you are sleeping, someone has made profit. Someone has made profit. As you are sleeping, someone has made profit. Someone is asking, no, this calculator came in the phone. It's a phone-built calculator. It has no extra thing. It's a phone-built calculator. Ladies and gentlemen, like you see, when we started, it was 84. It's now 85. I have a question. What have I done to make this money? That's why we are saying, I want you to go and share the opportunity. Because as others profit, you will be able to profit. Imagine you waking up in the morning, people made profit transnight, and you have $179. I have a question. Is this bad money from sleep? 179. People made profit. They are happy. They are jubilating. They're excited. I have a question. Do you think this person is happy? The one who made 179 from sleep, as robots were working for other people? As robots we are working for other people, they were like, oh, we money. We are making 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 money. As they are jubilating, we are making money. You also say, I'm making money. Extremely happy because there is no effort put in here. It is passive income. No capital. No capital. You slept very well, then you wake up with $179. And ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity did not stop paying the previous day. The opportunity did not stop paying the other day. It did not stop paying the other day. It did not stop paying the other day. It did not stop paying the other day. Because why? Because others are happy. And imagine, we are just starting in 2023, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving to 2024. Then we shall end in 2025. How prepared are you? What decision are you taking today? Let's understand that the opportunity is for us here to maximize. So how are these distributed? The robot is entitled to 20% of the trade profit, not of your capital. Whenever the profit comes to Royalq will convert the trade profits to 100%. It will keep 30% and distribute 70% to the network, which is us. I have a question. On Royalq and us, who takes the more money? On Royalq and us, who takes the more money? I have a question. On Royalq and us, who takes the more money? It is us who takes the money. That when you decide to build the business, it is you and me who's going to share this profit. Royalq will take very little. Royalq says, we shall pay you because you are doing the work. We shall give you the more money because you are doing the work. Look, it says, depending on your rank. If you are a junior broker, you take 20%. If you are a middle broker, you will take 30%. If you're an advanced broker, you take 40%. If you take 55%, if you're a global partner, you take 60%. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not receive anything from our capital. We only receive from our trade profits. We will receive team rewards as long as our team members are at least one rank below us. This is what this means. I'm going to open my Royalq to go into details. You are here. You bring this guy. This guy gets to, I'll call it, this is a V1. This will be a V2. Sorry, this is a V2 and you a V2. You no longer receive money from this guy because whatever was going to come to you will remain on this guy. So, but Royalq is saying, when we rank up on the same rank, the team reward will stop because we are not entitled to override the same rank. But, however, once we rank up on the next level, the rewards will be entitled once again. So once this one becomes now a V3, all rewards that were coming from this guy's team will come back to you. But once you are the same rank, no bonuses. This is an overview because we started late. I don't want to go into the full plan because I usually want to keep this 1 hour. But I believe on Friday, I'm going to go into the detailed presentation of this opportunity on Friday evening. But now I want to keep it short because of time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the bonuses I'm going to share in the next 1 minute. Then I go a little bit into details on how much you make on which rank. But let me talk about these two bonuses. One is what we call the activated global dividend. What happens, Julius? Whenever anyone activates Royalq with $120, $120, Royalq will keep aside $10. Royalq will keep aside $10. For what? It will be shared by the global partners every single day. Not only that, on the 30% that Royalq collects. Okay, let me just go into this. On every activation, Royalq will keep aside $10 and distribute it among the global partners or the V6. The more V6s you have in your team, the more shares you will make. It is paid daily. On every activation you see done, it's shared among the V6. Then the other extra bonus that comes to the V6 or the global partners, on every fuel fee that Royalq charges, when it charges the 30%, it says and distribute it among the V6 or what we call the global partners. And this one is shared every start of the month. This reward has no criteria. Once you become a global partner, you will be able to profit and profit and profit. The more V6s you have, the more the shares. This reward is extra and above all other rewards entitled to the V6. Now, what are the bonuses for each rank? Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, inform you that when you are a V1 or a junior broker, when you have just activated your robot, yes, it is possible to make between $30 to $60 a day. When you are a middle broker, yes, it is. When you are an advanced broker, you can make $100 daily. When you are a senior broker, you can make $300 daily. When you are a team partner, you can make $500 daily and above. When you are a global partner, you can make $1,500 every single day. the compensation plan is amazing. But before I take you through how you rank up, I have a question. Are you the one who would want this to be part of your life, or we shall look for another person? To how we are going to, what are the bonuses and how do you rank up to these different ranks? I want to just go a little bit into details. Are we ready? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat if you are ready to learn a little bit more. Let me know in the chat if you are ready to learn a little bit more on how you rank up, and what are these other related details. How much will you be able to profit? How much will you be able to profit? Okay, so I want to go into details, ladies and gentlemen, on how you rank up and how these rewards are given specifically. So I'm going to share my screen once again. So those who are willing to put in the work, let's rock and roll together. Just a minute. Okay. So let's get into the reward plan. All right. Now what you see on my screen, it has the rank. The rank is a V1. So V1 can mean either being a junior broker or V1. They mean the same. What is the condition to be a V1? You just activate your robot. Whoever's activated their robot, they become V1s. And so if you share your personal link with someone, Julius, how do I share my link? Let me take you there. How do you share your link? Go to my Royalq. They would like to get involved. The simple thing you're going to do is to just come to this icon called invite a friend. Invite a friend. Then you tap on the invite a friend icon. Then, ladies and gentlemen, it gives an area where you need to copy the link. There you need to copy the link. When you copy this link, then you share it with someone, then someone is able to register their account. How do they register? You just copy the link. You go to any social media platform you are communicating with a person. Let me say here, you paste the link. Then when you paste the link, someone is able to see the link, taps into the link. It brings them direct to this page. What are they supposed to do? One, they will write in their email. Two, they will create a login password. Three, they will tap on send verification code. They will tap on send verification code, and the code will go to their email. They copy, then they fill it in up, then they tap on register and automatically download the application. And once they automatically download the application, ladies and gentlemen, because they used your invitation code, what is your bonus as a V1? As a V1. As a V1, you will get paid an amazing income of as low as high or as low, it's up to you, of $30. Of as low as dollars. So you'll be paid $30. Let me know in the chat. $30. Someone is saying my network is very bad. I don't know. Is it true? Is my network very bad? Or you can hear me? Say my voice is breaking. Okay. What about here? Can you hear me now? Or it's breaking more? Can you hear me now? Or it is still breaking? Let me confirm. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, guys. Now you see, if you cannot see my screen very well, just double tap in your screen. When you double tap in your screen will get closer. When you double tap on the screen, someone says a bit better. It must be clear now. Okay, double tap on your screen to be able to see if you cannot see very well. Now what happens? Whenever this person you have introduced in the business, whenever they make profit, they will be charged 20% of the profit they have made as gas fees. And you who has introduced this person, you are entitled on that percentage, 20%. Okay. All right, let's go. Next one is V2. How do you become a V2? It is simple. Someone is saying my network is still very bad. Okay. Can you now hear me, guys? Let me know if my network is better now. Okay. Now, how do you become a V2? It is simple to be a V2. Share your link with free friends, work with them, have 20 people in your team. have 20 people in your team. When you do this, you will automatically become a V2. What are the benefits of becoming V2? When you share a personal link, you will make 40 USDT. And on the gas fees, you will no longer share 20%, you will share 30%. You will share 30%. Now, you don't stop here. This bonus gets bigger because this is you. You are now a V2, you have 20 people in your team. Whoever will join in your team under you up to infinity, whoever will join, even if not brought by you, this is you, you introduce this guy. Whoever will join under this person up to infinity, you who has not done anything, you'll be making $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, up to infinity. Up to infinity. Can you imagine how huge that can be? Now, there's people that they bring. Whenever they will make profit, you as a V2, you are entitled to 10% of that fuel fee. The person who brought the person will take 20%, but you, these people that were not brought by you, on every profit they will make, you'll have a 10%. I have a question before I continue. Is it good to rank up? Is it good to be a V2? Let me know in the chat. Is it good to be a V2? Let me know in the chat. Then don't allow to trade alone. Because when you trade with others, when you become a V2, whoever they will bring up to infinity. Up to infinity. Ladies and gentlemen, up to infinity. You'll be making $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, up to infinity. Are we learning? Let me know in the chat. Are we learning? Let me know in the chat. Are we learning? Ladies and gentlemen, are we learning the compensation plan of Royalq? Once you decide to put in effort, will you be rewarded? Yes. Let's go to the next rank. The next rank is V3. How do you become a V3? It is very, very simple for you to be a V3. One, introduce 5 directs. Remember, when you started, you introduced 1, 2, and 3. Then you became a V2. Now you just add on 2 more directs. And this qualifies you. This is the first qualification for you to become a V3. The second qualification is to help these people to become V2 like you, 3 of them. So that's why when you are putting your people in the business, I usually say, please, don't put all of them in one line. Don't bring everybody and you put under here. No, once you put one here, put one here, put one here, put one here. Because you need 3 V2s to be a V4, to be a V3. And since now they are not in the same line, this guy here, once this one becomes a V2, this line you are done. Even if this one is not a V2, they don't need to be your directs. That's very important. Maybe someone below here becomes a V2. For you, this line you will be done. You just need 3 V2s in 3 separate lines. So even if you have 3 V2s under this guy, you don't qualify to be a V3. Give me a 2 in the chat if you understand that. Even if you have 70 V2s in one line, you don't qualify. There should be 3 V2s from 3 different lines. Give me a 2 in the chat if you have understood. What is a line? You gave, this is you. You gave your link to this one. This is you. You gave your link to this one. This is you. You gave your link to this one. So whoever joins under this person is a line. Whoever joins under this person, these are 2 different lines. So if one person becomes a V2 here, 1 line done. Another one becomes a V2 here, 2 lines done. Another one becomes a V2 here, 3 lines done. This is, you have fulfilled a second qualification. The third qualification to be a V3, or what we call an advanced broker, you need 100 activated robots under you. They don't need to be brought by you. They don't need to be brought by you. As long as you have 100 robots activated under you, you are good to go. Now, what are the benefits of being a V3? Well, let's look at the benefits. 1, when you share your link personally, direct, you'll be making $50. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll be sharing 40% on the people you personally introduce in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, from a line of V1, you'll be making $20, and from a line of V2, you'll be making $10. V3 is so sweet that from the line of V1, whenever they trade, from their fuel fee, you'll be earning 20%, and from the line of V2, you'll be getting 10%. Now, what if, Julius, I'm a V3 here, or an advanced broker, and I have an advanced broker under me? Do I earn on them? No, you don't earn on them on every activation done. But on the total fuel fee or gas they collect, 10% will be always yours. Whenever they collect 10%, it will be always yours. Whenever they collect fuel fee, 10% on that will be always yours. Are we interested on the next rank? Are we excited, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the chat if you are learning and excited about the bonuses. If you are learning and excited about the bonuses from the compensation plan of Royalq, give me 1 in the chat. Give me 1 in the chat. Give me 1 in the chat. If you are learning and excited, because, ladies and gentlemen, as the market is getting better, the right time for you to manufacture $1 million is now. The right time for you to manufacture $1 million is now. It's now. I want to drastically get into the next rank. I want to drastically get into the next rank. And the next rank, ladies and gentlemen, is a V4 rank. What are the benefits of V4? How do you become a V4? Now, the numbers end on V3. Immediately you become V3, you will never look for numbers again. You will be done. For you to become a V4, it is now going to be very, very simple. Why? Because for you to be a V4, you only need 3 V3s. This guy becomes a V3, this guy becomes a V3, this guy becomes a V3, and you will automatically become a V4. So this guy will have 100 people under him, 100 people under him, 100 people under him. It's already a total of 300. The only qualification you need 8 directs, and these are usually walkover. What are the benefits of being V4? When you share your personal link, you get $60. When you bring someone and they trade on their fuel fee, they are charged 50% is yours. So when someone like that one was traded $70.9, half of this is yours as a V4. If this person was brought to direct, half of this is yours. Half of this is yours. Is that good news, guys? Imagine you are the one who introduced the other guy who made 247.9, and Royalq got off around $23, and you found it in your asset. $23. Do me a 4 if that is good money. You are V4. And you find $24 into your account because someone made 200. 50% of this will be yours. So if you were comfortable in being a V3, V4 is extra sweet. Now, the bonuses keep on spreading. If this is you and you have a V1 line, whenever V1 will activate under him, I have a question. In order to go to V3, I need new fresh 100 people to be under my team, or I just need 80 people to be added on the previous 20. No, you just need 80 to be added on the previous 20. You don't need new. No, you don't need new. It's from when you started. There's no starting over fresh. Guys, I'm going to relocate again. It seems it's going to rain cats and dogs. Che, this is too much. I'm going to change my location once again. I've been chased away from my mango tree. So I needed to relocate again, guys. I need to relocate again. Yeah. The challenge with here, it's a little bit scanted, but can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Yeah, it has started to rain, so I'll go away from my mango tree. But let me know if you can hear me. Give me one in the chat. We are about to finish. We are about to finish. The next few minutes, we shall be done. Good, thank you. Now, these bonuses are sweet. Imagine you are a V4 and you introduced this guy, you made $60, right? Whoever will join under this guy's team up to infinity, you'll be making $30 from each person. You introduced this guy, and this guy is a V2. Whoever will join under this guy up to infinity, you'll be making $20. You introduced this guy who is a V3, and whoever will join under this guy up to infinity, you'll be making $10. V4 is so sweet. V4 is so sweet. I think one of the sweetest rank in Royalq is V4. When someone becomes V4, they have left poverty, unless they're not serious. It is the sweetest rank in Royalq. So sweet, so phenomenal, so unbelievable, so fantastic, so cannibalistic, so sweet. Are we together? Now, from the V1 line, you always make 30%. From the V2 line, 20% on fuel fee. From V3, 10%. But once you become a V4, or what we call a senior broker, and you also get a V4 in your team, the bonuses will stop that we are coming from this guy. But on every activation, Because when this guy was a V3, we were making $10 from every activation in his team. But now he's the same rank on you. What Royalq will say, we shall pay you 1.5 USDT from this account. From everybody that we join under this V4, we shall pay you 1.5 USDT. Not only that, we shall add and say, how much fuel fee has this guy collected? If this guy maybe has collected $1,000 from fuel fee, 10% of this, which is $100, will be given to you. That is V4. Let me run through V5. V5, or what we call a team partner, someone saying that everyone who trade, if you are in V4, it means that you make $61.5. I've not got the question. It means, this is what it means. You don't get 61.5. No. Once you introduce Peter, direct, and Peter makes profit, let me say Peter makes $100. Peter will be charged $20 of fuel fee from his Royalq because he has made profit. On this 20, if this person was brought by you direct, you will be making 50%, $10 will be yours. When Peter goes ahead and introduces other friends under him, whenever everybody Peter will bring, if he finds you a V4, you'll be making $30. And on every profit these guys will make on their fuel fee, you will always receive 30%. When Peter becomes the same rank like you, then instead of you getting $30, you now be getting 1.5. I don't know if I've answered you. Okay, so now let's go to V5. What are the requirements of becoming a V5? Very simple. You just need 3 V4s only. The rest is automatic. The directs are very easy. What are the bonuses? Everybody you share your link directly as a V5, you get $65. $65. And on every profit they are charged, on the fuel fee they are charged, 55% is yours. Now, if you gave out your link to this guy, you made $65. And this guy introduces anyone in his team up to infinity, you'll be making $35. If you have this guy who's a V2, anyone they will introduce under their team, you'll be making $25. If you have this guy who's a V3, anyone they will introduce in their team, you'll be making $15. And you have a V4 in your team, anyone they introduce in your team, you will be making $5. Let me use that advantage and just share with you my account. As we are about to come to the end. Okay, so let me pick one of my results. Okay, it's now 181. Okay, so let's see. Now you see, guys, according to the presentation, which rank is giving me $5? Some answers in the chat. This account is a V5 account. From who, which rank? Which rank is this line where I'm getting the $5? Thank you so much, Habib. It is a V4. So since I'm a V5 and this guy is a V4, whoever will activate under him, I'll be making $5. Thank you. All right, according to the presentation, which rank is giving me $25 here? So we have seen a V4 line giving me 5. Now we have, let me say this could be a V3. Then this could be a V2. Which rank is this that is giving me $25? $25. Which line is this rank? Anybody? Anybody who can try? Okay, this rank is a V2. Then this rank is a V3 line. So this V3 is giving $15. This V2 is giving $25. Is that a sweet business? Up to infinity. Whoever will join under this V2, when it becomes V3, I'll get 15. When it becomes V4, I'll get 5. When this V4 becomes a V5, I'll now get $1.5 from every activation. This is what I've been explaining here in the chart. Let me show you again. Are we understanding? Let me know in the chat if you're understanding. Are we understanding? I'm trying to break the compensation plan easy for everybody. I'm trying to break the compensation plan easy for everybody. Okay, right, just a minute. Let me run through this very fast. Okay. All right. Okay. So now V5, those are the bonuses. So the 1.5 will come from a V5 line. So if I'm a V5 and I have a V5 under me, I always make 1.5 from every activation. But on every fuel fee we'll collect, I always get my 10%. Please ask your question. Feel free to ask it. Now let me go to V6 as people are dropping in their questions. When you share a personal link, how do you become a V6? Simple. If you're a V5, just develop 3 V5s. Okay. You see now, I have a V5. I have 3, is it? Yes, I have 3 V5s in one line. But I'm remaining with the 2 V5s to become a V6. So once I have 2 V5s, I'll be a V6. Now, what are the requirements of being a V6? 3 V5s, 1, 2, and 3, the numbers don't matter. I'll show you in my account a little bit. The numbers don't matter. Now, when you are V6, when you share your personal link, you make $70. On the people you introduce, whenever they trade, 60% is yours. So if you're a V6 and you have a V1 line, $40. From a V2 line, $30. From a V3 line, $20. From a V4 line, $10. From a V5 line, $5. I'm going to go to how you do your placements to win faster. I'm going to go to how do you position your people to win faster. How do you position your people to win faster? I'm going to be able to explain that. So the bonuses will be shared equally, 40%, 20%. And I'm going to share a table in the groups immediately after this presentation. So once you have a V6, you always get 1 USDT from every activation under him and 10%. So like I said, the daily activated bonuses shared among the V6 and the monthly global dividend shared among the V6. The more V6s you have, the more the shares. The more V6s you have, the more the shares. The more V6s you have, the more the shares. Now, before I take you through one of my last parts that I wanted to show you how should you position your people to rank up faster and make more money. What are the rewards of V6? Let's look at the daily global activated bonus. Remember, whenever someone activates with $120, Royalq puts aside $10 to be shared among the V6. Okay, now, the global activated bonuses. How much can you make when you have your V6? You're gonna get you're going to get the table into the group in the next few minutes from now. How much can you make if you are a V6? Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this is a V6. This guy he has is a V6. This one has a V6. This one he has is a V6. Now, this V6 has two V6s under him. So he has two additional shares. This guy has three V6s under him. He has three additional shares. This guy has two V6s under him. He has two additional shares. So it means that this guy has 10 V6s under him. All right. So since he has 10 V6s under him, he's entitled to earn 10 USDT. So if, let us take an advantage and say, this guy was 10 V6s under him. Royalq now has 1.7 million activated accounts in the whole world. If not all these are active, and only 5,000 robots are activated in a day, only 5,000 robots are activated in a day, times 10 USDT, this guy will make 25 USDT in a day. 25,000 USDT in one day. Now, for the monthly bonuses, they are too huge, they are unmeasurable. They are unmeasurable. Why? Why are they unmeasurable? Because Royalq will put aside 10% on a non-known amount of USDT collected and share it among the V6. And this guy will have 10 times share. That's why I'm still doing Royalq non-stop, because the bonuses are too huge. Who's excited about the opportunity? Before I go into now your questions, how should you place your people right into the system to win better? Who's excited about the opportunity? Let me know in the chat. I want to go to how should you place your people. Then I'm going to share it in the chat. How should you place your people? I know a few people may not understand why we are so excited, but ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you, as the business, the market is getting bullish, the profits are getting huge. I know. You see, when I started, it was 79. It's now 91. Is there a business? Those of you who are thinking that this is a joke, when I started, it was 879. It is now 91. Is there a business? Let me know. What have I done to get these bonuses? As people's robots are working for them, as people are excited about the business, you are making money. You are making money. Every little second that happens, thank you, it is called overpopulated money. Overpopulated money. Thank you so much, Mr. Sibanda. Overpopulated money. The opportunity that anybody should have. Now, how do you position your people? Okay, let me go to positioning. Very important to position your people well. Very important to position your people well. I'm going to share these slides in the group. How should you position your people? Okay, someone who asked about positioning. This is how you should position your people to win better. When you activate someone, okay, you want to ask about how Royalq works? I'll just recommend you back the person who invited you here. Please get back the person who invited you here, right? To help you on how Royalq works. Because here I'm just teaching about the compensation plan. All attend our evening presentation, same link, 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time for the business presentation. There, they will just present you on how Royalq works. All right, thank you so much, sir. Here we are going into details about the compensation plan. Okay. Now, when you get started, my brother from Philippines, my brother Raize from Philippines, this is what you do. When you start, put here your user ID and the date of the expiry date of this person. Give your link to this person, activate. Give your link to this person, activate. Give your link to this person. You can activate 4 people. But when you are going to bring other people in the business, put this person under 1, put the next one under 6. Use this person's Royalq code to activate him and request this person to give you your $30 when you put a person under him. At the end of the day, you will find that you have brought the 20 people directly, but you have been able to build your lines well. So that if anyone here becomes a V2, maybe this one becomes a V2. So this line is done. This line is done. If this one becomes a V2, I don't know if now it's making sense to you. So this is how you should position your people. This is you. You share your link. Then when you are going to bring 5, you use this person's link. When you're going to bring 6, you use this person's link. When you're going to bring 7, you use this person's link. When you're going to bring 8, you use this person's link. Which means that if you are using their link, you request them for your $30 of work. 1, I'm going to bring someone under you, but you'll give me my $30. 2, I'm going to bring someone under you, but you'll give me my $30. So I'm going to share these slides into the group. Thank you so much for following, guys. Okay. Now I have some few questions. Yes, using your downlines link to activate the other one. Exactly. So I'm going to share these 2 slides. I'm going to share these slides in the group right now before I forget. I'm going to share the how to rank up. I'm going to share how to rank up. I'm going to share how to rank up and the table in the group. Okay. Someone is saying, please explain abnormal sale. If you are trading any coin in your exchange using Royalq, do not sell part of the coins. 2, do not add any. Do not add any. Do not add buy any of the tokens in your exchanger. Once you do it, when Royalq is going to sell, it finds that in Binance there are more coins. All it finds that the coins are less, you will get an abnormal sale. Thank you. I hope I've answered that. Okay. Okay, someone saying another question? Any other question? Okay, so I will drop here the Telegram link channel. We are gonna be more active there because that's where we can be able to accommodate. Once you join the group, it will take you directly to where you can chat from and ask questions. Okay. Okay. A curious question: when did the superstars come, and also where does superstars meet with bots on Telegram creation? Superstars is a team I work with. Superstars, it's a team led by Mr. Rubet from Malaysia. I work with him. We are different teams, but we work together. All right? Yes. Okay. Guys, I hope that marks the end of our training for today. Have a nice, fantastic day. We love you all. I see a hand. Okay, I see a hand. Okay. Yes, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Leader Anne.
My leader, I had abnormal sale yesterday on my Bitcoin, so I would like to know if I can restart a trade.
Yes, you can restart the trade. The trade has no issues. You can restart your trade. But make sure next time you are not tapping into the trade. I don't know if you understand what I've said.
Yes, I understood.
Good.
Okay, thank you. And that money, actually, the profit, I received the profit, but the money is still on the BTC.
Yes.
It didn't reflect on the quantity there.
Yes, it doesn't reflect because it's an abnormal sale.
Okay, so that money
But
we can't.
you will just be charged the fuel fee because maybe you touched or reduced on the token. Yeah? Anything you touch, when the robot wants to sell, it finds maybe it is less or it is more. It becomes abnormal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can convert
Now,
that to USDT.
Yeah, you can convert back to your USDT, then you start your trades afresh.
Okay, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you too. Anybody with a question, ladies and gentlemen? Anybody else with a question I can be able to answer? What about on bot creation? We are not into bot. We don't have any bot we are creating on Royalq on Telegram. Okay, we are using Royalq to trade on our exchanges, right? In Binance, in Huobi, in Kraken, in Indodax, Bybit, and OKX. So your money will be in your own exchange. You're not sending it to anyone. If there is anybody who promises you anything, that's not us. Yeah, we don't promise anything of creating any bots for you on Telegram. All right, guys, have a nice, fantastic day. We love you all, and thank you for joining today's call. See you, and bye.